I moved into the apartment last month. Cheap, quiet, third floor. Late 90s kind of place. Brown carpet, yellow walls, that constant hum of old refrigerators. The kind of silence that isn't peaceful, just empty. There's only one other apartment on my floor, 4B, across the hall. The landlord said it's been empty since 1995. Used to belong to an old guy. Never came back after the flood. He said it like he'd said it 100 times before. The first week was fine, but every night around 2:30 a.m., I'd hear sounds from 4B. Not music, not talking, just movement. Like someone pacing back and forth in heavy slippers. Then, the sound of the lock turning. Slow. Testing. Like someone trying to open a door without making noise. I told myself it was the pipes. Or maybe my brain replaying old apartment noises from my last place. But deep down, I knew the difference between memory and sound. By week 2, the noise started coming earlier, midnight, then 10 p.m. Once, I looked through the peephole. Nothing. The hallway was empty, but the air smelled wrong, like wet paper left in a basement, like rot. The next day, I asked the landlord again, "Is someone living in 4B?" He looked up from his crossword, chewed on his pen, and said quietly, "You shouldn't have left that note. You woke him up." I didn't understand. What note? He just shrugged. People forget things. That night, I pushed a small envelope under 4B's door. Just one line. "If someone's in there, please stop walking at night." The next morning it was gone. But my doormat had been moved, rotated exactly 180 degrees. By week 3, the smell got stronger. Sometimes I'd hear quiet breathing behind my door. Once, something tapped, slow, rhythmic, from the other side. I stopped sleeping. I started recording. Hours of audio. The fridge hum, the pipes. And then, between 2:27 and 2:29 a.m., the sound of a door opening. But on the tape, it wasn't mine. It was the door across the hall. I called the landlord again. No answer. I went down to his office. Locked. Through the glass, I saw stacks of rental files on his desk. I found mine. And another one. Same apartment number. Same handwriting. But the name on it wasn't mine. It was my handwriting, though. Same loops. Same signature. The name said David. 1995. I ran upstairs and forced open the door to 4B. The smell hit me first. Sour and metallic. The air was heavy. Inside was a small room, stripped bare. Only a camera facing the door. A stack of VHS tapes beside it. The most recent one was labeled 4A, current. I played it. Static. Then the hallway. Then my door. And from it, I stepped out. older, thinner, moving like I knew where I was going. I walked right up to the camera and whispered something. I turned up the volume. My voice said, "Stop leaving notes. You never listen." The screen went black. Somewhere behind me, a door clicked shut. I don't remember how long I stood there. When I came to, I was sitting in my apartment again. Across the hall, camera gone. Everything looked normal, quiet, until I saw something new. A note under my door. Same handwriting, same ink. It said, "Welcome back, David. Try to sleep this time."